of my friends who was actually in the studio with him said that Homeland Security brought him in.
Welcome back to the channel. Gene Deal did an interview yesterday stating that Sean Diddy Combs will be arrested by September. And it's per a witness that was interviewed by Homeland Security. So let's get straight into it and see what is going on with the goings-on.
Oh, the girl has said that that same shit that happened to Lil Chris, he gave him a bottle of champagne or wine or whatever like that, and once she drank it, she became a certain way and found herself giving him a fellatio in the studio in front of people. The dude said he walked out because he was appalled. He had just had a daughter. So he walked out. So he was appalled. That's what he told me. So I'm like, damn, team. He said, yeah. So the same thing that she told her lawyer, he told the lawyer and Homeland Security. And he was actually there, graduate, a college graduate, you understand? Working, good dude, perfect witness. He told, the engineer told Homeland Security and her lawyer the same exact thing she told them. He said he was appalled at what he saw and walked out. So they got witnesses.
Doe alleges that in 2003, when she was 17 years old, she met Pierre in the third assailant in a lounge in the Detroit, Michigan area. Pierre was at one point the president of Bad Boy, a music, media, and entertainment company owned by Combs. Combs, a well-known influential music artist, was 34 years old at the time. Plaintiff alleges that Pierre and the third assailant approached her at the lounge, and Pierre repeatedly complimented her appearance and bragged to her that he was best friends with Combs. Pierre called Combs and put Doe on the line. Combs encouraged Doe to fly to New York City with Pierre so that he could meet her. Shortly after the phone call, Pierre directed Doe to go with him to the bathroom at the lounge. After using drugs in Doe's presence, Pierre sexually assaulted Doe. Pierre directed Doe to accompany him, third assailant, and another unnamed individual to the airport to take a private jet to meet Combs. Once they arrived in New York City, Doe was taken to Daddy's house, a recording studio owned by Combs and Bad Boys. After Doe arrived, Combs, Pierre, and a third assailant plied her with drugs and alcohol. Combs directed Doe to accompany him to the bathroom, where she was gang raped by all three men. She was eventually taken back to an airport and flown back to Michigan. She alleges suffering significant emotional distress and shame that has severely impacted her life and personal relationships for the past 20 years.
No, one of my friends who was actually in the studio with him said that Homeland Security brought him in, and this dude is he's a fraternity brother of mine, but he's also a producer, an engineer, and he was in the studio the night one of the girls made a complaint, the night something happened to one of the girls, and he told the lawyer everything that the girl told him, which was crazy, and Homeland Security brought him in. So he told them they wouldn't let him what we're doing, but it seemed like that something might happen before Labor Day.
Now, if you notice here, it says Pierre directed Doe to accompany him, third assailant, and another unnamed individual to the airport to take a private jet to meet Combs. So there was someone else that went with them, and she didn't say this person assaulted her, and they flew to Daddy's house, the recording studio owned by Combs and Bad Boys. So yeah, I'm wondering if this here is what he's talking about. His friend that went to school with him and is an engineer.
They working hard on this, bro. They working hard. You got to realize they working with a lot of stuff. They working with the taxes. They got lawyers for the taxes. They got lawyers for the complaints for the what you call that? SA sexual assault complaints. They got lawyers for what else? The drugs, the gun trafficking. They got different lawyers working on all those things, bro. And they got witnesses.
Let me know your thoughts. Please comment below and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for tuning in.